Hi everybody, this is Bill and Joy Wilson, and we're so glad to be able to take just a few moments to thank you for allowing us to serve as your leaders for the past 16 years. Joy and I have committed ourselves to Psalms 37:23, which tells us that the Lord orders our footsteps, and as we've looked back in our life, we have seen Him do that time and time again. We remember on May the 8th, 2007, when we were surprised by God's new assignment, and that was to be selected to serve as lead pastors of the Oregon Ministry Network. And now we step into a new chapter, and we just wanted to pause to say how much we love and appreciate each of you who have cheered us on and walked with us during these years of service. Some of the surprises, I think, is just pausing to think back of how God has led us in ministering in various ways. And one of those has been through Women in Ministry and through our coaching that it was established. And Joy, you were right in the forefront of all of that. In fact, launched much of this. Tell us a little bit of some of the highlights from your perspective.
Well, I think it was a great idea to bring coaching to the network. It was something that Bill and I had been involved in, ministry coaching, and we saw how it had helped our lives and helped us on our pathway of ministry, and we wanted to be able to share that because we realized what it did for our own lives. And so it was great because it was an initiative that the network decided to go with, and so during this last 16 years, we have literally coached hundreds of different people, and even now, coaching the people that come into the network for the first time, it's been wonderful to be able to connect right from the very start of their ministries and help them establish different patterns that maybe they're not aware of. And then also for the women in ministry, that was something that was not going on at the time. They were doing women's ministries, but I felt a call to really do women in ministry, where I was helping the leaders more so than the congregations. And that came to pass. And when it started, it was pretty small. But through the years, we have been able to establish some great groups and book clubs and all kinds of different things to get women involved. And this last year has just been a highlight to just see so many of our 40 and unders engaged and leading and communicating. It's just been amazing because that was something that God specifically spoke to me about several years ago, is I needed to raise up the next generation, and God has been able to help me do that. He's given me great leaders to come alongside of me, and I'm just thrilled that God has chosen me to be a part of the Oregon Ministry Network and do what He has allowed me to do these last 16 years.
Well, we've been committed from the very beginning to help develop effective leaders and pastors and build healthy churches and ministries. And we're grateful that over the last 16 years, that dream and that mission has been fulfilled in so many ways. We're grateful for all of the opportunities that have been extended to us. I was calculating that we have driven together in a car somewhere around the state over 400,000 miles. And in addition to that, been around the world several times to minister with missionaries and young leaders. All of that has been a thrill and has been an honor, and we're so grateful to you and to God for giving us that privilege. So as we step into a new chapter in our lives in leadership, and we pass the baton to Lee and Cindy McLeod, who've been selected to lead, we're excited about what God's going to do. We believe that there are great days ahead for the network, and we'll look forward to seeing you at various major events. And also let you know that if you need our help or would like us to come, you feel free to give us a call, and we'll make every effort to include that. We have been in almost every church in the network. We've spent time with almost every leader in the network, and we're just so grateful again to God for this privilege. So to God be the glory, and we'll look forward to seeing you, and God richly bless you.